شود این مفتیجان شوخ بیل پارلسته پاکی بار جهان.
Yo, let's fucking go, mate. Yo, shout out Khusanov. He thought to himself, listen, this game needs a little spicing up, mate. Yeah, it needs to be spiced up. So he thought, drop a little error. I'll drop a little error before the game's even started. And now let's see what happens, man. So shout out him for making it pretty entertaining. But guys, smash up the likes. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well if you're new. It is the player ratings. Shout out everyone that's here. Before we get stuck in, Sai, your take on that, mate? Mad game, wasn't it? Crazy game, bro.
Bro, such a massive win today. And not even just the win, but the way we played. The word for me is uplifting, how we played today. I saw fight, I saw running for the team, tracking back, winning second balls. All the stuff we've been missing this season, I saw today. Maybe not in the entire 90 minutes, but I saw in the most of the game. And yeah, I'm very excited right now. I'm hyped, bro.
Hyped. You know what? I said it after the game there, yeah. For me, I felt like that's probably the best I've felt all season.
Yeah.
I'll be real, man. Like, I felt like, I don't want to say like we've turned a corner again, because obviously I've said this loads, and I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that it gives us what I'm going to say, it gives us a brilliant platform to kick on. It gives us a great platform. Now, whether we take this platform, that's down to Pep. It's down to the players. If they want to go to, if they want to play against Bruges on Wednesday and shit the bed and lose again, that's on them, right? But this gives us a brilliant platform. So to me today, this was a must-win game. For me, this was a must-win game in terms of the top four race, right? Wednesday is now a must-win game. So if we win today and you go and beat Bruges, that's two huge games that you've won, right? So it's a platform for us to build on. The players don't want to take the platform on Wednesday. The players don't want to take, we'll lose the game and we'll carry on being shit, right? But they've now got the opportunity to start building something before we go to Arsenal next week. Because I'm telling you something now, yeah? Said it then at the end of the stream. Can you imagine how depressing we would be feeling now and this week if we would have lost today? Top four would not be looking good if we lost today, yeah, with the fixtures coming up. We've got Bruges on Wednesday, who haven't lost a game in 19 matches. Don't know what the score was this weekend, but they've not lost a game in 19 matches before this weekend. And we're going, everyone will just be flat. This gives us, like, you get that Marmoush performance, Khusanov, despite the mistake, we'll speak about that when we get onto him, recovered really well. And we can use this now as a real platform to try and build something. Now, as I say, whether we do or not, that's not up to me. It's not up to Sai. It's not up to any City fans. It's up to the players and the manager. But they've got a brilliant opportunity now to kick on from this, bro.
Yeah. Bring it on, bro. Bring it.
Right. Let's get these player ratings on the go then, guys. As always, we'll start with the goalkeeper, work our way through the list. We go 0 to 10, 10 being amazing man of the match performance, 0 being biblical stinker and hooked. Let's start with Ederson. Here we go. 90 minutes played. An assist. Crazy. Another assist. Can someone do some research real quick? Go on Transfermarkt and find out how many assists Ederson's got. Five. Is that including today?
Yeah, that's including today, and that's the second highest in the Premier League history.
Go on.
Who's got goalkeeper?
Who's got number one?
I don't remember. I don't really recognize his name.
Who's got number one, chat? Someone's got to know in the chat who's got the most, what goalkeeper's got the most assists in the Premier League. Someone's got to know. Someone's got to know. He's apparently he's joint highest with Robinson.
Yeah, joint highest,
Paul Robinson. Okay, cool. All right, then. Let's have a look at the numbers then. So he made 3 saves in the game, prevented an XG of 0.71, 1 run out, 1 high claim. His passing accuracy much better today, 82%. Some of the long balls, but long balls are not always going to be successful. 1 big chance created, which is wild from a goalkeeper. 1 clearance as well. You know what's crazy is I thought, I've said this before and I'll stick by this. In my opinion, I thought his distribution against PSG was the worst I've ever seen. Today's distribution was top notch, man. So many of them long passes were on point. They were literally landing at the feet of Haaland on his chest so he can bring it down.
On the top of his head, man.
Bro, I just thought it was such a difference. Because PSG, I thought he was really poor on the ball. Really poor. That was the lowest pass percentage I've ever seen from Ederson. Today, completely different. Different. Brilliant. And gets an assist. Crazy, man.
Yeah. No, today he was really good. You remember we talked about who we wanted in goal today. And I wanted to go with Ortega after that PSG performance. Shame on me, because Ederson did fantastic today. And us playing more direct, and especially in the second half, Chelsea just didn't have an answer to it. Like the connection between Ederson and Haaland is special. So yeah, I'm high on Ederson.
Yeah,
we are.
bro.
Well,
We're gonna miss Ederson if he leaves, man, which he probably will. All right, and what do we give him as a rating? 0 to 10. Difficult, innit? How do you even rate this guy?
Do you remember last time I gave him a 7.5, and today he had almost a 1 goal prevented, an XG and an assist and a big chance. So for me, we're on 8.6 today.
I'm gonna give him an 8.5. I think it has to be in the 8s, guys. He got a fucking assist. He's prevented a high number of chance goals there with 0.7. I think you've got to give him. You've got to give him. And he was involved in the Foden goal as well, wasn't he? He pinged it up to KDB.
Yes.
So yeah, I think I'm going to give him an 8.5. I thought that was nice to see, and I'm going to miss him when he goes. I'm going to miss him.
He couldn't do anything about the goal. Just if any in the chat says something about clean sheet, the goal wasn't his mistake, and he couldn't do anything about it. So it's still in the 8s. 8.6 for me.
Yeah, 8.5. You're going for the 8.6. All right, and let's do Matheus Nunes now. Joe in the chat, he said the super chat. He says, "Yes, thought we played quality today. Shout out to Nunes. Thought he played brilliantly. Same with Marmoush on the way back from the game. Crowd was mint. You know what? I don't have the audio on, bro. I've got the tunes on, so I'm fucking. I'm trying to get high.
No, it's good. It was very good today,
bro. Yeah, because I'm trying to give high energy to the chat, right? So I've got this new feature, right, where I'm listening to like deep house sets, house music in there. So that's why I'm hyperactive these days. But listen, big up to you. I have a lot of people in the chat said the crowd were really good. Let's have a look at this guy's numbers. Big up for the dono, Joe. Let's have a look at Nunes then today. That's his heat map. 90 minutes played, 1 assist. What assist did he get?
Yeah, for the first goal where he ran. What Gvardiol scored, he ran with the ball. Sanchez blocked the ball, and the ball ended at
he went through on goal.
Sanchez.
Yeah. Okay, 2 clearances, 1 block shot, 3 interceptions. He won 2 out of 5 ground duels, 76% pass accuracy, 2 key passes, 4 long balls, 1 successful, 1 big chance created, shot on target, 2 dribbles, 1 big chance missed, which I think ended up in the goal anyway. So it's not like a major issue. Mate, I thought he was pretty solid. And the thing is with Nunes, here's the thing with Nunes, right? When he's playing in this right back position, I actually like him in this right back position, right? However, I said this, he's going to make errors. He's going to make errors. He's going to make mistakes. Today he didn't make a mistake, great. But if you're going to play him there, you've got to accept that unfortunately he will one day do what he did against United and bozo it. But today, rating him on today, I thought he was very solid, man. I thought he was solid.
If you played him season in, season out at right back, the amount of mistakes would gradually minimize as he got more and more used to being right back. So if we're talking right now, in the short period, he would make, we had to accept that he's going to make a mistake, but I thought it was really good today. I did not like the idea of him and Khusanov next to each other. For me, playing Khusanov between Akanji and Nunes,
he was destined to fail, wasn't he?
Bro, there's no leadership, and Nunes is this is for love, guys. He's a big bozo in that way. He's very chaotic and all that. So I feared the worst, but I think he did really well today. You can't really say anything, and the run he made for the first goal, brilliant.
I thought as well, in that second half, he really came out of his sort of shell, didn't he? He really came out of his shell in that second half. He was driving into midfield.
Do you know why?
Running with the ball.
Stones. Having Stones next to him to help guide him and all that. I think it made him feel safe and more.
I agree. I think you've got to have, right? I think in this defense, you have to have Stones or Diaz in it.
100%.
And I know people will be like, Ake, what about Ake? No. The difference with Ake is Ake's a solid defender, but he's not a leader. He's a solid defender. He's not a leader. Stones, people feel safe when they're next to Stones. People feel safe when they're next to Diaz. You've got to have one of them in there. Now, the problem is Stones keeps on getting injured and Diaz keeps on getting injured. You've got to have one of them in there going forward. Yeah, you really do. But you're spot on. When Stones come on, He come out of his shell. Okay, player rating for Matheus Nunes. I might just give him a straight up 8, bro. I might just give him a straight up 8. What are you saying?
Yeah, because he got the assist. Yeah, he got the goals. Ooh, yeah.
He was involved in the goal. Didn't do anything wrong defensively. I thought it was solid. 8.
Yeah. How much is assist? That's 0.5, isn't it? So yeah, 8. 8 is a fair rating. Yeah, because I think his overall performance was 7.5, but he did get the assist, and it was a very important goal right before halftime. Like, that is very important to score that goal, which he created. So yeah, 8.
Most people are going 8s. There are some people in the 7s. I think that's a little bit low personally, but listen, you're free to. It's a free world. You can give whatever you want. But yeah, I'm going to give him an 8. 8 is what I'm going to give.
Yeah.
So big up to Joe for that one, bro. Big up to Angel as well, who says $20 for every Premier League win for the rest of the season. I am hard, says Angel. Sorry, nice. Bro, I'm going to have to play the clip. Let me just find it, bro.
Later, you go in prison. You go in prison, and you're getting named and shamed.
Appreciate the $20 though. Big up to you, bro. Big up to Pitbull says, "Are you doing a panel show tonight?" I'll message the boys after this. I'll message them, see if they're available. If they are, boom, we'll get it going, man. Big up to you, Pitbull. Big up to Balling Bandit as well. Says, "I fucking love Marmoush. Pace and power. So many runs in behind." Yeah, I do as well. In a few moments' time, bro. But I utilize him a lot better than we did today. And when we start utilizing him, I think it's
just wait for Kevin to get on the pitch at the same time. He's going to spot those runs. Those runs were so easy to spot, but no one is capable of doing the pass. But when Kevin is going to be on that pitch, bro, oh my days, that's going to be fun.
I think as well, Gvardiol. I think Gvardiol's gonna have a good relationship with man.
Yeah.
When Gvardiol's allowed to push up a little bit more, like today he was a little bit restricted at times, not all the time. He obviously was. He could have scored a couple of goals. He could have got maybe a hat trick today, Gvardiol. Yeah. But at times there was times where he didn't really go. You see other games where he's literally playing as a left winger. I think when he does that, and Marmoush is allowed to come inside and play in the midfield, I think today there was time. Listen, I won't speak about it. I'm going to come on to Marmoush in a bit. Built to LB says, "Hold that Astrid wet, you little gremlin," says LB with the 2. I big up to my bro Showy as well, who says Khusanov redeemed himself today. The future looks bright. Marmoush class debut, says Showy. Big up to you, bro. Defo redeemed himself, bro. Okay, well, let's speak about him then. Okay, because we're up next with Abdelkader Khusanov, guys. That's his heat map there. So obviously played on that right hand side, as we know. 54 minutes played. I'm glad Pep didn't take him off at halftime. I was saying at halftime, please don't take him off. It'll kill his confidence. Please let him go back out in that second half. And I think Pep done the right thing. I would have let him finish the game personally. However, I think Pep obviously knows best, and I think he was definitely right in this situation to take him off.
He was very close to getting a red.
He was also potentially
one more bad tackle, and that didn't need to be a big one. He would have gotten a red. So I think it was perfect to take him off.
Right, let's have a look at his numbers then. 1 clearance, 1 block shot, which was a big block, by the way. That was at 1-0. That could have gone in. 1 error that led to a goal. He was at fault for that. 1 ground duel, 1 out of 3. 85% passing accuracy. 1 shot blocked and a dribble. Okay, so situation is he's made a mistake. Cost us the goal. Let's just fucking move on. Yeah. If you're literally sitting there now going, this guy's going to be shit because he made a mistake. Like, what the hell are we doing? I remember John Stones, right, in his first season under Pep Guardiola, Southampton away. I'll never, ever forget the game, because it was a mad error. John Stones had the ball. I think he was inside the box, and he literally passed the ball to, I don't know who it was, one of the Southampton. He literally just passed it to a Southampton player on the edge of our own penalty area, and then he scored, right? And it was on Redmond. That's it. Nathan Redmond. He literally passed him. Big up for the memory there. That's a big memory, that, bro. Yeah. John Stones did that in his first season under Pep Guardiola. Passed Nathan Redmond the ball on the edge of the box, right? And look at him now.
Yeah.
Look what he did in the treble year. You cannot sit here now and just go, this guy's going to be crap because he made an error. He made an error. Yeah. He fucking banged through Cole Palmer. That's what I wanted to see, by the way. Love to see that. He's a bit fucking aggressive. Nah, F that, man. I want to see some aggression. Abdelkader, if you're watching, which you're probably not, if you're watching, don't stop doing that, man. I want you to be taking these players out, mate, because this back line too soft. And I think he recovered so well because he was under so much pressure. I just can't imagine what was going through that lad's head. 20 years old. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You don't speak to anyone in this club. No one can speak his language. Yeah, he's in front of 55,000 people. The eyes of the world are watching him, and in his head he's thinking, "Shit,
what the fuck did I do?"
And the way he recovered, I think I've tried to take my out to him, man. I think he's done really well, and I hope and pray that them players in that dressing room get round him and say, "You fucking played well after that, mate. You be proud of yourself." I really feel strongly, because you know what I'm like with the young players, man. I love to see the young players come through and do well, and I need these players, to get round him and obviously with a translator and that, and be like, "Yo, you're gonna be fucking him, bro." Well, but talk to me anyway. What are you saying?
Well, just about the tackle he did on Palmer. Palmer ghosted today. Was that maybe something because he got afraid because our AK-45 just ruined him from the beginning? Bro, I don't think you can have worse 5 minutes of a game than what Khusanov had today. That immense. People are saying, "Oh, imagine how he would feel. He's a 20-year-old kid." If that was me, I'm soon 33. If that was me, I would have sat down and cried on the pitch. So I think he did great to recover from that. You could see that he was still nervous in the next 10, 15 minutes after that. And I think Bernardo coming back and helping build up the game really helped Khusanov. Because you could see he kind of shied away from getting played to when we did the build-up and did look nervous, which is very normal after those 5 minutes. But this was a baptism of fire, as we talked about. And he burned, but I think he will rise from the ashes as like a phoenix or something. I think might be, for the kind of player I think he is, for the kind of person he is, I think this might be the best start he could have, if you know, in the long run.
Yeah. Listen, it's going to be interesting to see how he comes back from this in the next game. Yeah, is he going to come back in and be like, right, this time I'm fucking making sure that every time I head the ball, every time I do a pass, I'm getting it where it needs to go, sort of thing. So, where do you give him as a rating? Because I see a lot of people giving like 6s and that in the chat, which is very nice, and I hear that, but I've got to stick to the principles of the game. I'm going to stick to the game. I'm going to rate him properly. With the caveat that, listen, it's okay. It's okay if you have a bad game now and again, or a bad mistake. So I'm going to give him a 4.
Yeah. Okay. I was on a 4.3. So
cool.
I think that's fair.
I'm happy with that. I can't listen. I see what the chat are doing. You're all being very nice. Yeah. You're all being very nice, chat. But he did make a huge mistake, which cost us a goal. But listen, it is what it is.
But it was at the right time he did the mistake. Do you know what I mean? Do you remember Nunes against United? That's not the right moment to do a mistake. It's better that Khusanov does it in the beginning of the game, so City can react to it and like get fired up and then use that to try even more. So 4.3 for me.
Yeah, there's some there's mad different numbers going on in the chat here. So you've got 6s for his confidence 6. I mean, I don't think he's going to be watching the stream, but fairs. As he also says 4 is harsh. 4.5 says City side die. Loak says 5. 5.5. 6. 4 is harsh as Shoei. 4. Cronenberg says respect for not glazing. 7 is a madness. 5. 5. Never a 4. I mean, you say never a 4. He literally cost us a goal. But then he saved us a goal. I think 4 is not the worst rating in the world, by the way. Yeah. If I say 6 is sort of average, it's only 2 points below. So I don't even think it's that bad. But respect for the recovery, man. The recovery today from Khusanov was great. Okay, let's keep it moving. Akanji. That's his heat map there today. 90 minutes played in the game, 4 clearances, 92% passing accuracy, which is very strong. 4 long balls successful out of 6. There you go. You know what I'm seeing with Akanji at the moment, right? Here's what I'm seeing with Akanji. It's like what he's giving me on the pitch in terms of the way he's playing is okay. It's fine. The thing that I'm lacking from him, and this isn't his fault because he's never going to be able to give me this, right, is that leadership and the ability to sort the back line out and be a little bit more aggressive in that sort of area. And listen, he's never going to be able to do that because that's just not in his DNA. It's not in his makeup. But Like it's when you're watching him play next to a Simpson Pusey, or you're watching him play next to Cousin, you want him to just be like, "Yo, I'm gonna fucking help you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the guy telling you what to do, pointing where to go, and I'm gonna be." And it's not a criticism. It's more like I wish he had that ability, because if he had that ability, he'd be one hell of a player.
Well, it is a criticism, and it's correct. Like, not every player is complete in every single way of the word, and I think he actually did really good today. But
again, when Stones come on, he improved.
Yeah, but that's what we talked about. I'm just about to mention what you wanted Akanji to be for Khusanov will never work, because Akanji is the player who needs a leader next to him.
I agree. Yeah.
So that's also why he improved a lot when Stones came on. But even before that, I think Akanji did really well. Like, I don't have anything to put on his performance today. I think it was a solid performance.
Yeah, I'd probably give him
7.
People saying he should have done better. What people saying for the first goal, man? I need to see the replay on this. But why are people saying it was Akanji's fault for the first? Are they just trying to take?
I think it's because he ran to the ball, and then I don't know if he says something to Khusanov, but Khusanov stops momentum, and then sees that Akanji aren't going for the ball, and then tries to head it without momentum.
Right. So that's what I'm right. So I've just watched it back now, right? So this is what I'm talking about there, right? So if that was Diaz,
yeah,
right, I'm watching it.
Leave the ball, take the ball.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is there, right? If that's Ruben Diaz or John Stones, they're looking at the ball and they're looking at Khusanov. The difference is Diaz in that situation goes, "I'm fucking having this ball and I'm dealing with it." So does Johnson, and he just leaves it. Now that's just because that's who he is. But I don't really think you can criticize him for that, because ultimately Khusanov still makes the mistake. So I think people are just looking at him and going, "If that was Diaz, if that was Stones, that wouldn't have happened." And you're right, but at the same time, it's still not his mistake. So I'm going to give him a 7. I think he was all right today.
7.
I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10, guys. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Let me have a look what you guys are saying in the chat. 7, 7, 6, 7, 7, 6.3, 7, 6.5. Yeah, okay. I think most people are in that sort of range. Tyrese with an 8, bit high for me, bro, but fairs, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, potential man of the match option here. I mean, there is a couple again of man of the match shouts, which is nice because we've not had that for a while this year. We're getting a couple of games now where there's a few names in the hat for man of the match, but Josko Gvardiol certainly up there. This is his heat map today. So again, very wide, didn't really go into the middle much. 90 minutes played, 1 goal, underperformed his XG.
Yeah, that's mad.
He should have had a hat trick, really. He should have had a hat trick.
Did you see when he did the run, well, chested it, and then he left-footed it just wide past the goal, where you see his left foot come down on the grass and his knees like bends inwards? I thought he did his knee there. I was like, no.
ACL.
No.
On a real.
Because did you see he tucked his knees like, oh shit, what's that?
Well, you know what's funny is I didn't notice it at first, right? But people in the chat were saying, LB, I think Gvardiol might be injured. Maybe he felt a little bit of soreness there. But I think if you spoke to him after this game, I think he'll be pretty disappointed that he only got the goal, because he probably should have had them chances that he had today. I think
the one with the right foot.
The right foot, he should score that.
Score that.
And I think he'd be saying
at least 2 goals. At least 2 goals today.
I think the finishing that he's shown us, he should have had actually.
Yeah. And also, his best finishing has been with his right foot. So that chance with his right foot, that needs to go in. The left one where he hurt his knee a bit, I think it's a difficult finish.
It is a difficult finish. He probably should still score, but it's difficult. Well, let's have a look at his numbers anyway. 1 block shot, got dribble past twice. Listen, that's going to happen with Madueke. I only felt really today that he made 1 mistake, and that was in the 90th minute when the ball got switched over to Madueke. And maybe he got a little bit head rush. Maybe he's got a little bit of adrenaline going through him, and he just runs at Madueke, and Madueke just knocks it past him. That was pretty much it, really. I felt he dealt with Madueke quite well.
Very good, bro.
He won 5 out of 7 ground duels, 79% pass accuracy, which is a little on the low side, maybe. 1 cross unsuccessful, 4 long balls, 1 successful, shot on target, 2 shots off target, 5 dribble attempts, all successful, and 1 big chance missed. Yeah, Gvardiol, bro, what are you saying?
He's up there for me, bro. I think he did fantastic. In both ends of the pitch, defensively, I think he handled Madueke very good. Only that one situation in the last dying minutes, and then going forward, amazing. Like seeing such a big guy dribble the way he does and move the way he does is fantastic to watch. So for me, I won't say too much now, but he's up there. I'm on a 8.9.
8.9, yeah?
Yeah, I really like what did you see how many times today when we were under pressure in our own half?
Yeah,
He got us out of it.
I saw it.
Either
Yeah.
dribble past 2 or 3 guys, or did
it.
a dribble and then pass the ball. That was something we needed throughout the season.
I saw it.
Get out of the pressure. So for me, I just thought that it was a very complete performance from him. Oh, beside not scoring a hat trick, but I think that is demanding too much of a defender.
Yeah, no, it is. It is definitely. Wow. I'm going to give him an 8.7.
What did I say? 8.9?
8.9.
Okay, 8.9.
I'm going to get 8.7. You're going 8.9. Rohan there with an 8.8. Rebel with a 9.5. That's a high score. Big up to Bob, says 8, 8.9, 9, 8.5. Okay. So he's our man of the match so far. He overtakes Ederson in the lead. Ederson demoted. He's no longer man of the match at the moment. It is Josko Gvardiol. Let's move it into the midfield, guys. But before we do, please make sure you smash the like on the stream if you're watching on YouTube. Make sure you guys are subscribed as well. If you're watching on Twitter, I stream all the time. It's LB and more LB on YouTube. Make sure you guys come and watch over there. Subscribe, smash a like, and it helps me as well because I actually get paid. I don't get paid on Twitter as well. So, innit, help me out, man. Bill Chancy Z says also helps Khusanov massively the game that we won. Yeah, bro, facts, man. Facts. Because listen, if we lost that game, it's not looking good, bruv. You know, it's just not looking good. But we won the game, and it's now kind of irrelevant, isn't it? Because we won. Who gives a shit? So yeah, facts, mate. Facts. Big up to you, bro. And big up to Matty as well. Says funny thing is as well, almost all our defenders have had much worse games this season than Khusanov today. He'll be fine. That's actually that's unfortunately true. That's unfortunately true, bro. That's actually a good one, bro. Big up to you, Matthew, man. Okay, let's go into the midfield. Who do you want to start with, Si? Which one should we pick?
I think we should start with Bernardo because Bernardo have been under some criticism this season, and fairly so. But I think he was immense today.
Right. Okay. Well, this is going to split opinion. I think this is going to split opinions. Right. This is the heat map there of Bernardo. So mainly on the right hand side, but did play very deep as well. 90 minutes in the game, 92% passing accuracy, 1 key pass, 1 cross successful, 4 long balls, 2 successful. Dribble attempt successful. He won 4 ground duels out of 8. 7 times he lost possession. 1 interception. Only got dribble pass once. Listen, I'm with you. I think for me, Bernardo Silva has had a bit of criticism this year, and I think he deserves the criticism. Not abuse, criticism. Criticism is fair. This isn't North Korea. You're allowed to criticize players when they play poorly, and I think he's deserved that at times this year. I think today, there were still things that frustrated me, but on the whole, I have to respect the grind, mate.
Yeah.
The effort, the work rate that Bernardo Silva put in on the football pitch today. Yes, listen, there were still times to give the ball away, and it was frustrating, and he was frustrating at times, but in the end, I have to analyze the full game and analyze the job that he did today, and I have to just respect it. Now, I think we're going to get some controversial views in the chat on this. Some people are going to say he was crap, but I thought
no one can say he was crap today,
bro. They will.
If they are, they don't watch football, and if they watch football, they don't understand football because he was really good today. He is probably the reason why Khusanov recovered today. Because he came back to the back line and took the ball and helped them build up play. So it wasn't primarily on Khusanov. And he gave Khusanov so many outlets to play, so he wasn't pressured into situations where he could lose the ball again. And for me, he kept running. He did a lot of blocks today, a lot of interceptions. And yeah, for me, probably his best game of the season.
Yeah, that and Forest for me was his best game.
True, Force was good as well, yeah.
He probably did show a little bit of leadership in there as well, bro. Facts.
Yeah. But by leading the way.
Yeah, rating for him, I'll give him a 7.5.
I'm on 7.8.
7.8? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do Gundogan next. Ilkay Gundogan. Let's go over to the side. This is Gundogan's heat map, so mainly on the left-hand side here. 90 minutes played, 88% passing accuracy, 1 key pass, 5 long balls, 2 successful with a big chance created as well. Shot on target, 1 dribble which was successful, 3 ground duels, 1 out of 4, 2 ground duels, 1 out of 1 ground duel, 1 out of 2, and he got dribble past once. He was all right, wasn't he?
I think it was good. I think the midfield today looked very good, and especially when you think what they were up against. They were up against the midfield of Palmer, Caicedo, and Enzo. I think I was very surprised. I thought our midfield would get ran through, and they didn't. So for me, Günther was a 7.4.
I'll give it a 7. I'm going to go straight 7 on that one. I thought it was all right. Kept things ticking over. Thought someone in the chat then just put it. Kept things ticking over. Nice. Never give the ball away, really. Yeah, it's just all right. Listen, doesn't mean he's good enough to be at Manchester City. You know what I mean? We still need to get rid of him and buy someone better. But based off of today, like, he was all right today. I'm going to give a straight up 7, me. Straight up 7.
Did you notice he could run today? Both ways. He could actually run today.
Well,
he covered quite a lot of ground today.
Yeah, but at the same time, right, here's the thing, right? When you play Kovačić and Gundogan, you just give him like a little patch of the pitch. And this is what we did against Ipswich. When you play one of them and you play Bernardo, what happens is, right, Bernardo goes up the pitch to join the attack. And then the other guy just gets left there on their own. And it's a suicide mission. It's not going to work, man. When you play them both and you just say, right, used to just chill, keep things. We've got Kevin De Bruyne, you got Marmoush, you got Foden, you got Haaland. You don't need to go up the pitch, right? So you just give them their own little section of the pitch and say, you don't need to do the whole midfield, the whole width. You just need to do that area. And that's what we did against Ipswich really well. And we did it again today. But sometimes when we play Kovačić and Bernardo or Gundogan and Bernardo fucks off up the pitch to join the attack, which is fair dues, right? He wants to join the attack. And then just leaves the other guy behind him to handle the whole, and it is not going to work at all. So for me personally, obviously we need this new midfielder in. But until we get this midfielder in, and I said this against PSG and got cooked for it, I think you've got to play Kovačić and Gundogan together. I think you've got to play them together and just hold the midfield. Just let the attackers do the attacking. There's 4 attackers on the pitch. You two don't need to get involved. Just chill. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a 7 there. Yeah. Okay. Let's start to move up then. In fact, no, sorry, I need to do Kovačić. Let's do Kovačić, man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's his heat map. There you go. 90 minutes played, 91% passing accuracy, 2 key passes in the game, 6 long balls, 3 successful, 1 big chance created. He had a shot off target, 1 dribble unsuccessful, which was a madness. I don't know what he's doing. He's not learned from the PSG game. 6 ground duels, 1 out of 12. Didn't win his aerial duels. 2 clearances. I got dribble past 3 times, which isn't particularly great. But yeah, he was all right. A bit frustrating that he didn't learn from dribbling outside his penalty box against PSG. That was a bit frustrating. Really, quite annoying. Yeah, I think he was
7.
okay. I don't think it was one of his best games in the world. You going for 7?
No, I'm going for 7.
I'm going to give him a 6.3. 6.3. I'm going to give him.
That's low.
Let's have a look what the chat's saying. 7, 7.4, 7, 6.4, 6, 6.5, 7, 6.5, 6.7. We have a little bit of a range here on Kovačić. Some people are giving him 6, like Scottish City fan there with a 5. And then we've got some people giving like a 7.5. So bit of a range there on the Kovačić one. We don't all agree on that one. Built to show it, saying that we still need a DM. Our midfield is old and only 8 days left of the window, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I know, man.
You know what? I sent you that link about Kimmich, right? I could see that happen now. So, and the reason is that we need someone. We're not getting our main DM this January. That's 100%, right? So we need someone who can come in and improve us now. Not to the level of Rodri, but improve on Günther and Kovačić, right?
Mm-hmm.
And also be a player that can play either 6 or 8 or maybe even another position in the summer where we replace both Kovačić and Günther. Kimmich would help right back 6 and 8. Only thing with Kimmich for me is his wages will be very high, and replacing them with him will still reduce the age for the squad because he's 28 now. right?
No, he's not. He's 29 going on 30.
Okay, then 29. He's still younger than them, so it will.
He's 30 in 2 weeks.
It's still younger than them.
He's still younger. Listen, well, listen. Here's my point. Yeah, I think Kimmich is better than Kovačić and Gundogan in the midfield. But like, if you bring Kimmich in, you've got to get rid of Kovačić in the summer, and then Kimmich becomes your Kovačić in the summer, and then you've got to buy a new midfielder.
Yep.
So what I'm saying is, if you want to buy Kimmich, that's chill. But you've got to then get rid of Kovačić in the summer, and you need to buy a main midfielder. Basically, what I'm saying is, I don't want Kimmich to be starting next season as a regular starter.
No.
Unless
That's
maybe.
Yeah,
like,
that's maybe.
Rotator.
Yeah, and does he want that?
He's probably not going to want that.
Nah, but
he's
linked to Real Madrid, but he would be a squad rotation there as well.
I'll bring him in. I'll say, listen, mate. Yeah, you're starting now for the rest of the season, but we are going to be bringing in a big dog in the summer. If you play well, no problem playing you. But if you start showing signs of fatigue or like tiredness because you're 30, then whole bench in it basically.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, we're just getting ourselves into it. We're just literally kicking that can down the road.
Yeah, but we need someone in. And it'd probably be either Lewis or Kimmich.
He'd definitely be better than Gundogan and Kovačić.
Exactly. So we have to compromise in some way with that player we're getting in some way.
I still think we're going to get Cambiasso and stick him in the midfield.
I hope we get Cambiasso, bro. He looks.
I really do.
Mint.
I really think we're getting Cambiasso and we're just going to stick him in midfield until the summer. I don't think we're going to be playing in there long term. I just think now to the end of the summer, in the midfield, and then we get a midfielder in. Okay, right. Time to go to the attack. Let's do Omar Marmoush, guys. Debut game. Let me know what you guys thought in the chat. That's his heat map. 74 minutes played. Shot off target, shot block. 2 dribbles, both unsuccessful according to this. Only misplaced 1 pass. 1 key pass and 1 big chance created. 2 crosses successful. 5 ground duels, 1 out of 8. Couple of offsides there. Needs to improve on that. And then got dribble past once. I thought it was very, very promising start to his Manchester City career. I think we've got to get him in the central areas. I think if you keep him out wide, he's going to get wasted. Get him central. Push Gvardiol forward. I know you maybe can't do it in these massive games, but longer term, get Gvardiol forward, left wing, move Marmoush into the middle, which we did last year with Foden. Get Marmoush in the middle, and I think that link up between Marmoush, Gvardiol, Haaland, KDB is going to be cash money every time. But a very, very, very promising start, I thought. I'm not trying to glaze because obviously he wasn't involved that much. I'm just saying, like, I think it was a promising performance.
It was a promising performance, and the amount of runs he made, or like told the players, "I'm going to run now, pass the ball," was like all the time. So when we get Kevin on the pitch with him, I think that's where we're going to see the best of him. He does need to learn a little bit of sight. That might just be down to him not knowing the teammates and all that, but he did go into offside trap a few times, and he should probably have left the ball for Bernardo when he scored that offside goal. Bernardo wasn't offside.
Oh, was he?
But no, Bernardo wasn't offside. But that's easy to say, right? I think it's hard for him to spot if he's offside, and I like the hunger that he wants to take the ball and shoot. But if he left it, if he had the vision, he would have left it for Bernardo. But I think it was very encouraging performance, very promising. I think he's going to be really good for us.
What would you give him rating wise?
7.1.
I'll give him a 7 point. I give him 7.4. 7.4 is what I'm going to give him. But super promising. I can see this guy becoming like a beast for us. I really can. 7, 7.2, 7.5, 7.3, 7.5, 7, 7.3. There we go. Some nice scores there. Legit. Sean.
I needed him to have a shot on target today to win the 400 quid. He was the only one I missed. Yeah. And he did have a shot on target, but he was offside.
Yeah. Yeah, unlucky, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's continue. Let's continue, guys. Where are we at here now? Okay, let's go on the other side. Let's do Foden, guys. That's his heat map on the right-hand side. 90 minutes played, gets the goal, kills the game.
Yeah.
1 shot on target, 2 shots off target, hit the post as well there with the woodwork.
Yeah.
2 dribbles successful out of 4, 88% pass accuracy. Some crossing there, long balls, 4 ground drills, 1 out of 8. Got dribble past once. I think he's getting back to his best. I think he's almost there. I don't think he's right there, but I think he's almost back to his best, man. I just need to see him get involved a little bit more, and I think he's pretty much there now. But today, that's got to be up there with one of his best performances of the season. Gets the goal, coolly finishes it, hits the post. And by the way, yeah, normally when we talk about Foden, we're talking about his skills, the way he drives forward with the ball.
That's what you're going to say now.
But especially in the second half,
tracking back.
He's tracking back.
Yeah,
His defensive work rate today might be the best I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And there was a time in that second half, bro. There's a time in that second half where it was in the side of our own penalty area. He makes the tackle and clears it away, and he was just lay on the floor on his back because he was that knackered that he needed just like a couple seconds just to take a breath. I thought he was brilliant today. And defensively, his work rate was outstanding.
I agree. I agree with everything you just said there. For me, the thing I noticed the most today from him was his work rate and his tracking back. The amount of time I saw him sprint from their penalty area and back to ours to defend, bro. And not even when the ball was at his side of the pitch, but just in case it went there. I really like that. I think Pep appreciated that. And I think, as you're saying, he's coming back into the fold. Still a bit to go compared to last season, but that's natural. He was world class last season. So another goal. He's racking up the goals here in 2025.
What's he on now for the season?
I think he's on 7 now.
Yeah, he's on all comps. He's on 10 goals, 4 assists.
But
in Premier
League, 7.
2.
Yeah.
That's 8 goal involvements in 18 games.
And
that's
most of them
bad.
is in 2025, bro. Remember that. Almost all of them is in 2025.
All of them bar one. All of them
bar
one. So he's starting to cook.
Yeah. And I would give for the work rate alone, man. That's for me, that's very important. I'll give him an 8 point because he killed the game off 0.3.
I'm the same. 8.3. That's where I'm at. Just want to see him get involved a little bit more now. He's starting to cook now. Get on the ball a little bit more, and then I'm cooking on gas, mate. Yeah, but listen, I think we can firmly say, that period of the season where he was like ghosting and not really doing anything, I think that's behind us now. I think we can all safely say that now. It's been 5, 6, 7 games now where he started to get better and better and performing well. So I think we're on a good thing now with Foden. We actually won. Is this a dream, Brer? Says Mohammed. Bro, I did not think we was winning today, mate. I did not think we was winning, but we got the job done, man. We got the job done, and we won by 2 clear goals as well, which is a madness.
Yeah. We were by far the better team today, which surprised me a lot. I was not impressed with Chelsea. They didn't really create anything except from the Khusanov goal.
I agree. I think Chelsea were shockingly bad.
Yeah.
I'd be seriously worried. If I was a Chelsea fan, knowing how bad we've been, I'd be seriously
why didn't they press us more? Why didn't they put it on us? That's what all the other teams have done to us. They gave us time on the ball. I don't know if they're knackered, but they had 6 days. They didn't have a game midweek. Why wasn't it running us down?
No,
bro.
Don't know.
So weird.
Weird, bro. Weird. Right, let's do Erling Haaland anyway. This is his heat map. Obviously, that's the standard shit. 1 goal, outperformed his XG. Got an assist as well. 2 shots on target, shot blocked. And the rest of the stats we don't really care about on this channel. It's about goals and goal involvement when it comes to Erling Haaland. There was times in the game that I was like, get involved, do a little bit more. But in the moments that mattered, brilliant. The goal, fantastic. Composure, I mean, you see this a lot. How many times do you see players get in that position, and just fuck it up, Composure. Takes a breath, lofts it just over Sanchez in the back of the net. And then the hold-up play, to put Foden in, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Because that's part of his game that usually gets criticised by pundits, the media, rival fans.
Yeah.
Well, that was
and the technique for us was very good. And also, did you remember, he should actually had another assist. I think it was with Marmoush, where Ederson did a long ball, and he fought off Chalobah, then turned and played it straight. He should have had an assist for that as well. So for me today, I think he did very good. I think it was a top performance from him in the. I know he wasn't that much in the build-up, but when we started playing long balls, his link-up play was really good. His technique for the goal was great. The technique for the assist was great. And I sat for myself thinking, did he watch the Sky Sports soccer thing with Rory and Bowie, where he said that Jackson was a better striker, a player than Haaland? Because if he did, he just embarrassed Rory again. Because if you just look at that game today, technically, way better than Jackson. And he got assist and a goal. What more do you want?
Nah, facts. I'm going to give him an 8.2.
I'm an 8.4.
8.4. What are you guys saying in the chat? Let's have a look. 9, 10, 9, 8.5, 8.5, 9. We're probably a bit low then according to the chat here. No nonsense 8.5. I think I'd probably give the lowest rating here then. Yeah, maybe I have. Maybe I get the lowest rating. Maybe a bit harsh, who knows?
Yeah, but for me, my man of the match was Gvardiol today. So I can put him above 8.9.
Okay, understood. Yeah. Let's have a look at the subs. What subs did he make? John Stones came on, very composed. I think our whole defense just got miles better. We spoke about it earlier in the show. We'll go over it all again. But Nunes got his chest out massively when Stones came on. He felt obviously safe. Akanji improved as well. I think this is a thing now. We have to have Diaz or obviously if they're injured, there's fuck all we can do. But we have to have Diaz or Stones in this defense. If they're not there, big problems.
Yeah. And we also have to talk about the miracle today. We need to talk about that. Like we have to talk about
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
What's the miracle, bro?
Stones played 40 minutes without getting injured, which is
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. He's cooking.
40 minutes, bro.
Yeah, man. Fair play to John Stones, man. Like, listen, because, bro, the thing is as well, if he would have got injured, that fucking Bruges game on Wednesday gets real sticky. So he's going to have to play against Bruges, obviously.
Yeah, he'll start, definitely.
The new lads can't play. So, yeah, man, listen, let's see how we get on Wednesday. Hopefully he can stay fit. But, yeah, obviously I'm not going to rate him. He only played like 30-odd minutes. But solid performance from John Stones. Just stay fit, John.
But for me, that's also why getting those new players and faces in today, just you could see how much it helped the team with how they were running, how they were fighting, and we had options to rotate and manage minutes of players, which we haven't had. So just having Khusanov play 55 minutes, that helps a lot with Stones when we look at the schedule we're walking into.
Yeah. Facts. This is the thing. When we brought these young players in, right, for defense, right? I've not brought them in to go, get them in the starting 11, boom. I brought them in to go, bring him on with 20 minutes to go so we can take Stones off and we can take. So you remember, right? You remember the Forest game?
Yeah.
3-0. If we had Abdulkadir Khusanov or Vita Hayes on the bench, Nathan Ake doesn't get injured in that game. Because he got injured in the 88th minute, right? Or the 89th minute. And we 3-0 up. So in that game, if we had Abdulkadir Khusanov in the summer, in that Forest game, you can take Ake off because you can look at it and go, we're 3-0 up. There's 10 minutes to go. And he's injury prone. And he's crucial to our team. So I'll tell you what, we're going to take him off. But because we don't have any players on the bench, we couldn't. And he got injured. And we're screwed. So it's about having bodies. I've said it plenty of times. We went into this season with not enough defenders. We had 7, and that was not enough because you've got to look at who those 7 were. Now we've added 2 in. Walker's gone. Walker wasn't playing anyway, or shouldn't have been playing. So I'm not really that fussed about that. In my opinion, we have +2'd our defense. Some people will see it as a +1 because Walker's gone. I didn't really see Walker as a fundamental part of this team anyway because he didn't play a lot, and when he did, he was poor. So I'm seeing it as a +2. I'm being positive here, guys. Yeah, look at this. Happy Copper LB. That's what it's about. It's about the bodies and getting them in there. Kevin De Bruyne, he came on. I thought I thought what he did when he came on, right, is he led the team because he took the captain's armband and he was a captain on the football pitch. And that's what I liked about Kevin De Bruyne today when he came on. He didn't try and do nothing stupid. He took the ball to the corner flag towards the end of the game, which I love as well.
That.
Shout out. Yeah, we need to start doing that more because we need to humble ourselves and we need to start being shithouses and taking the ball to the corner flag. Thank you, Kevin De Bruyne. And he just kept the ball and, working hard. Obviously, he was involved in the third goal as well, giving the ball to Haaland. So
nice fight and jump for the ball. Putting yourself out there to win that. I like that. I really like that. That was maturity, you know? Very good. Have you seen the bomber?
No, but before we do the bomber, let's just do Pep Guardiola and then we'll do the bomber.
Okay.
Pep Guardiola today, chat, what are we saying? Rating for Pep Guardiola. Starting 11, there's a lot of criticism before the game. A lot of people in the chat, a lot of people on Twitter were saying, why is he starting Bernardo Silva? That turned out to be a solid move. He didn't really have too many options with the defence unless he wanted to play John Stones. But you can fully understand why he didn't play John Stones, given the fact that if he would have got injured today, Bruges, we would be really, really struggling considering Vita Hayes and Abdelkader Khusanov can't play in that game. So I think he probably got that one right on the balance of probabilities, despite Khusanov making the mistake. Bringing Marmoush in, personally, I was a fan of that. I've got to give him a high rating, man. I don't see why he's not getting. I think the way he managed Khusanov, subbing him off 10 minutes into the second half, that was brilliant, experienced manager there. See, I was just like, fucking keep him on to the 90th minute. Yeah. But he used his head. He used a lot of experience there, Pep Guardiola. He said, I'm not going to hook him off at half time because that'll kill his confidence. We'll give him 10 minutes in the second half, hope and pray that he doesn't make a bozo, and then get him off. And I think that was absolutely the right thing to do. Giving Stones some minutes again, probably firmed it up. Kevin De Bruyne keeping him match sharp. I'll probably give him an 8.5 today.
I think that's low. I'm on a 9.
9?
Yeah. I think he needed to. He did what he needed to do with the starting 11, and his management of the game after that was perfect. And he changed how we played, which won us the game with going more direct up to Haaland in second half. So yeah, I'll give him a 9. I think which was mint. Classic.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Big up to City Star, by the way. It says long ball / possession mix is the best of both. Marmoush and Haaland long ball play made Chelsea hesitate on the press. Long ball helps with the midfield legs as well with the work rate, says City Star GTX, which maybe answers your question a little bit before about you saying, why did Chelsea not just full hand the press? Maybe we sort of created a situation and causing a bit of confusion and a bit of doubt in the Chelsea minds about should they press or not, because we just kept on going. And that's probably true. City Star's probably right there because they were pressing us for a bit and we just kept on smacking the ball long and then we just kept on getting in every time. And just, there was a period in that first game where like Kovačić and Gundogan were just popping the ball over. So maybe City Star's right there. I think you probably
and if you've seen your last man defender being, shoved to the ground 2 or 3 times by Haaland, you don't really want to let him be alone with Haaland, do you? And press. So yeah.
Go on. What's the bomber? You said that the bomber. What bomber?
It's did you see the thing about Nipan where Ornstein and Fabrizio had a
the IT chaos?
Yeah. Look at Manchester Iconic. They just shared a picture of Nipan being at the Etihad. So Fabrizio win, Ornstein L.
Manchester Iconic are doing what? What they posted?
Him being at the game today with his parents.
Oh yeah, Nipan was officially at the game. No way.
Yeah. So Fabrizio W. Ornstein L. Brother.
That's a madness. Yeah, that's a madness. Okay, well, we'll see.
That's not a bomber. It's not a bomber, but
we'll see. I mean, he might just be like once
mini bomber.
Well, who knows?
Yeah. Well, nah. He's not just watching football, is he? He's there to be presented with a plan.
City have obviously prevented him with an opportunity, and it'd be a bit weird if he then turned us down having watched the game. But listen, bro, talk to me, man. Where does this leave us now, bro? Where does this leave us in the league in terms of our form going into the Bruges game, which is obviously a huge match? Where are we at now as a team?
Well, this was Huge win, bro. This was a 6-point almost, and doing that after the PSG game is very important for the confidence. Now we have the Bruges game. You know how I feel about it. I don't really care about it. I'm thinking towards Arsenal. Watched the Arsenal game today. Was not impressed with what I saw. They were lucky. Well, they were hard done by the red card, but I wasn't impressed by them. I probably don't think we'll win there, but if we don't get any injuries until then, I think we could definitely get a draw there. So
I think a point Arsenal is a great
definitely,
point because a point is a great point. You've got to consider the fact, guys, that before today, we've only got 4 wins in the last 18 months against the top 6 sides.
Yeah.
That's a shit record, right?
Yeah.
Today we've won again. So that's 5 in 18 months. It's still not great, right? I think if we go there, on next week and get a point, I think it's a brilliant point, and it pretty much ends Arsenal's title race. So that would be pretty funny. So I think we go there, get a point, get out of there, no injuries. If you offer me now 0-0, no injuries, I'll shake your hand, man. I'll shake your hand on it.
I'll do the same. And then we have Leyton Orient in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Should be a win.
But this Bruges game. Bro, come on, man. Tell me you've slept on it last night and you felt like you want to win against Bruges, bro. Oh, God. Man.
Nope. I'm still in the same headway.
You want to focus on the FA Cup and the
Prem. I don't want to use unnecessary resources and energy on something we're not gonna win either way.
Bro, what the fuck is that answer, bro?
But that's how I feel. Being in that competition will lower our chance of getting top 4 and win other competitions. And we're definitely not winning that competition. So why would I be in it this season? I'm a damage limitation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then, guys. Well, listen, big up for everyone that's in the building, man. We've had over 2,800 people watching. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. Make sure you guys are smashing the likes. If you're watching on Twitter, please make sure you're following my YouTube channel. It's LB. And more LB as well. Make sure you get over there and subscribe to the channel. Daily videos, daily live streams. Get yourself over there, man. Everyone in the chat, make sure you guys smash a like. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We will be going live again at 10 p.m. for a panel show, mate. So make sure you get over back on the main channel. It's LB at 10 p.m. for a panel show. See what the lads have got to say. Lee's live doing a watch like a Real Valladolid, I think, or someone like that versus Real Madrid. So I'll redirect you over to Lee if you want to watch some La Liga football. But yeah, we'll leave it there, chat. Make sure you smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and guys, we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.